race or anywhere. But
Fully
we are good to go. As you can see, we have a lot of reserve drivers today on the grid. We have got, out of the reserve drivers, we of course have INL Philippe, who's making his comeback in the league. We do have Chizzy as a reserve driver, Joe Murawa. We have Special again. Then we also have, we have Marty. I actually think that's it, right? On reserves. Steven.
What's going on?
Okay, good. I just wanted to catch back over here. Okay, so we are in Hungary today.
Yes.
What do you think? How will the race go?
I think it will be a very exciting Grand Prix today. Of course, Hungary, of course, one of the nicest tracks to drive on this game, F1 2020. Last year was quite bad, especially turn 4, but now the track's been really smoothened out, and I think it will be a good Grand Prix. Especially with different tire choices we will have for the race.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It definitely will be pretty interesting. Welcome, Prain. Of course, sad that you can't race today, but glad that you're in the stream. Glad that you're watching us, our great commentator, of course. As we are now on board with Lucas, who will take us around the lap here for the first time, going down turn 1, going down into second gear, actually. Yeah, Prain will be here for most of the quality. Make sure not to miss the start, because it will get pretty juicy, I would say.
Pretty hot and spicy right now in turn 1, let's go.
Okay, we have now coming up, Lucas coming up to the, probably one of the most difficult parts of the track, I would say.
Turn 4.
Turn 4, of course.
I talked about. Doesn't invalidate, so that's always good.
That's always a good thing here. I think we'll see a lot of warnings in the race, of course.
Definitely, of course. This sector, the right-left, will be quite tough for corner cutting and track limits.
Yeah, it definitely will be.
This corner as well, just run slightly too wide and you get the warning. Also for this turn, where you can a little bit too wide and get another one. So track limits will be quite tough for this track. Behind Lucas, we'll have the Mercedes of Koen, of course, on the outlap right now. So he's about to start his lap. Ooh, little bit of a drift there from Lucas.
Coming around the final corner now. Risa sets the first lap of the session as Special goes first
by Special.
Lucas, simply 2
and Lucas
on the soft.
15.1, so
I'm pretty surprised here that these guys are going for the soft tires. Actually, I expected a lot more people as of right now to go into the mediums.
Yeah, but that's what I mean with different strategies. I think we'll have the guys who are on a bit lower, like especially Lucas, Reza, and Sikasmuk will probably go for softs, hoping to go back up higher up the field, and then have track position in the beginning of the race. Maybe going for the 2-stop.
Yeah, maybe. Koen just had a little bit of traffic there coming through turn 4. There was one runaway Lucas nearly in his way. They got out of his way just pretty quickly.
Because
but
of course, with a different strategy we have right now is, of course, if you start on a softs, you're probably going to go for a 2-stop or a 1-stop. With the 2-stop, you of course go for soft, medium, and if you're going for the 1-stop, it'd either be soft hards or medium hards. Or you of course could do a medium softs, but I don't expect drivers to do that. But it's of course an option.
Koen invalidated in Ryan White last corner.
Of course, with it being such a tight track, it's Monaco without the barriers pretty much, so expect a lot of safety cars and close action here.
Okay,
in real life, of course, if it's what is it again? Everything is quite difficult, but on the F1 games it seems to be quite easy, especially a dive bomb into turn 1 isn't that will happen quite a lot, I think, in the race.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe go for it.
Prain, of course, you want us to reply to your comments. You got your first league racing podium year last year. I don't think we should talk about that too much. Should race, I would say. No, I'm just joking.
Especially for me, it was a bad race.
Yeah, okay, for you,
I was running in P2, and then the safety car came out.
That was definitely. I think that was the first time, or not the first, or second time that we actually did a race early on, because of the server issues going on at that time. And Ricky Lee just went for the ground for me. Driving next to Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you saw it, but he just went for the Rolex sign.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty interesting tactics from AlphaTauri there, getting a lot of green onto the tires. Maybe that will help them. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of a trick. Maybe. Ooh, yeah. Mozzo just right behind Lewis here, coming for the final corner as we speak.
I think it's got invalidation.
Yeah,
here.
he got invalidation, but he got a pretty bad exit coming out of the last corner, starting his lap.
Go for another attempt here.
But I think actually that last corner already killed him, because he was so slow and so close to Lewis that, yeah, I don't think that was a pretty good idea to go for another run here.
Special still on pole position right now with a 14.2. He is a driver going for the soft. Special is of course quite quick around here, so...
Yeah, he's been showing pretty good qualifying pace over the last 3 races, I would say. But in the race pace, the race pace is pretty catastrophic in relation to his qualifying pace, and he just dropped back a lot of places. Maybe it has to do with him playing on a pad, but I don't know. He just can't keep it together.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, tire wear is quite difficult on the controller compared to a wheel, where of course we're not that smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak about tire wear on wheel, but I mean,
just because we use more load into, because we have to steer a bit more in with the controller, so that I think will cause more tire wear issues. But again, he needs to work on his qualifying, maybe have less tire pressures, so he can
actually
have
tire wear. Mozzo in P6 on the soft, P6. But Luis, great lap from him.
On
P3 on the mediums.
Great lap there. Kazai, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Right now we have Joe on a lap in the Williams. He's currently in the middle sector, trying to get a lap in.
Luis with the engine glitch, of course, going full revs into turn 4 right now. P3 at the moment. Not a lot of guys opposed to lap. Like Flo said in the beginning of the stream, track limbs are of course a struggle around this track, and it seems to have definitely come out in the right way, because the half of the grid haven't posted lap yet, with about half the session passed now, so track limits proving to be very difficult. Now Joe got fastest here with a 113.878, very quick there for the Williams driver, puts him onto a provisional pole right now. So he is definitely going for the 2-stop or the 1-stop, as he's on the soft tire right now. 4 tenths ahead of Special in second. And then another 4 tenths behind him is of course Rick, rounding out the top 3 right now. We'll expect Twitch Lemon, Earl Matthias, also in AlphaTauri, and Koen still to post a lap here.
Yeah, they'll definitely jump to the front of the grid somewhere. Even on the mediums, they're just so quick.
Mobbing kick now coming to the final corner. Bit of a drift and half slide.
Half spin, yeah, he spun it.
He fully spun it.
Fully spun it at the end. It was a pretty slow spin there, like, I don't know how
that slow. That was a weird spin.
Yeah, weird spin. He just lost it at the end of... He just lost it at the entry and then never got it back.
Seemed to be struggling for grip. Let me check his sector times. What lap he was on about.
I think it was actually a pretty good lap, but he just lost it at the end.
27. Well, he was 8 tenths quicker than the guy in 10th, Sikasmuk, I think it was.
Yes. I would have only been P9, so not a great lap, I think. Oh no, so yeah, it actually would have only been P9.
Maybe struggling right now in the Alfa Romeo. But then again, he posted a lap, so he's right now in P13 as I think
Special retired. He crashed it. I don't know which McLaren is coming up there. Yeah, it's Sikasmuk. We can watch there, but he just lost it in the final sector.
Marty's moved up to P5 in the McLaren. McLaren, of course, the only team to have not scored a point yet this season. So Marty and Sikasmuk hoping to score some good, valuable points right there. Because we don't know where Special crashed out in the Renault.
He did crash out. I actually don't know what the corner is.
We
right
completely missed it.
I don't know how he crashed out, but it was. Let me quickly check it and tell you which corner it was. It was after the exit of turn 12 and before turn 13, so just before entering the final...
Sector 3.
Yeah, Sector 3, like after the right turn, after the first corner.
That's a weird crash, yeah.
He just
the other flags here, yeah.
Probably just lost it. Ferrari made a mistake. It was Lucas who lost it in the last corner as well. Another guy struggled there. Moby Kick had a mistake there. And Lucas got
disqualified.
Yeah, he tried to get back into the pits. Yeah. He was in P4 actually.
Down to the last.
He was in P4.
Place up.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the deserve.
Not the best. I mean, you do.
That's actually deserved disqualification though, because he just went backwards on the track. And
you should not do that.
You should definitely not do that. Actually, I just need to quickly look at it and... Oh, okay. Rick Lead has the mediums fitted, but he did his lap on softs, I was about to say.
Otherwise it would have been very impressive.
Yeah, right. Now, Twitch Lemon only in P12 on the mediums. Oh no, he's just beating his time by 3 seconds right now, so... Coming around the final corner, no year has left. Coming over the line, 14.1 P2 for him. Crazy lap time, of course. But what did we expect? What did we expect differently from him? You know, that's... we're just used to seeing that every week, in and out, so...
Of course, probably the best position to be in is either in the top 4 or 5 on the softs or in P11, so you can have a free set of tires for the race. Because you don't want to be in P10 on the softs. I think that would be disastrous.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad for whoever is in that spot. But of course, we'll probably, if nothing weird happens, we'll probably have a new championship leader today. Of course, current championship leader Scuderia Sepp is missing the race today. He's 3 points ahead of Matthias and 5 points ahead of Twitch Lemon, so he'll probably lose it.
Apparently posted purple first sector here.
Yeah, probably because he hasn't set lap yet. Matthias coming around the final corner. What will his lap time be though? Coming over the line, P4, 114.3. And everything's looking pretty good for Twitch Lemon right now, who is set to take the championship lead today. If he can finish ahead of Matthias by a position actually. Just needs to get 3 more points than him.
She's now coming to the final 2 corners here. A long left-hander here. Now shooting to the right of the last corner here. Ooh, running a bit wide there. What lap is going to be?
14.2. That's a pretty decent lap from him.
He definitely messed up in the last corner, otherwise he would have had P2 there. And retired straight away. That's a bit of a surprise there.
That's actually a bit of a surprise there.
He could have gone for 1 more lap.
Yeah, Chizzy hasn't been that bad this year actually. He did get 1 second place finish and 1 6th place finish. But...
very good, yeah, pretty good.
He definitely has improved from last season, I'd say. He just... I don't know when he did that, but he just moved up his pace and he is currently looking pretty good in this qualifying session. As we have Moby Kick on his lap right now. Of course, he had that spin in the last corner last time around. We will need to pause the lap time now. He is currently 6 seconds off the pace of P14, so he just needs to get a lap in now. As it's on my game, it says Sicketsmug is on the softs on 4 lap old softs, but he's on the mediums right now. So pretty weird thing.
Game is broken. Game is broken.
Oh yeah, okay. My bad. I was on best, so I wasn't on fitted, so that's my bad. But we'll have
Elite on a lap right now, coming through the
Moby Kick coming over the line. What will his time be? 1:14.9. It's only P10 for him. That's actually the worst spot to be in right now. But of course, Kuhn and Philippe will both set a lap. Actually, Philippe is not out of the pits yet. So...
and Rick Elite beats his teammate going into P5 here. Slight improvement. That will be his last lap in qualifying since he can't make it round for another lap. So he's got to hope no one improves around him. That will be P5 and potentially P6 for the AlphaTauri drivers. Pretty decent qualifying from them for the AlphaTauri boys.
Right now we do have Kuhn on his one and only lap probably that he will have as Matthias retires from the session. Kuhn will definitely need to get anywhere close to Matthias or Twitch Lemon because he's currently, I think he's the only, he is the only guy that could probably beat Matthias or Twitch Lemon.
It's purple middle sector, but
chase.
I don't really believe that.
I also
so
don't really
coming to the final sector now. Looks nice and tidy here. As long as around P5, P7, then it's a solid qualifying.
Really close to the inside wall there. Just trying to keep it clean, 115.1.
P11.
Only
wow,
P11
he made some
for
mistakes.
He will probably need to do another lap.
He can pose some... Now, he must save fuel then. Does he have enough fuel for another run?
Yeah, maybe he does.
He is in P11 right now, so that means he can choose a free set of tires.
But I don't think he wants to start there.
On the hard tires.
But I don't think he wants to start there.
Yeah, of course,
but actually, surprisingly, only Lewis in P8 as well.
Reza now starting a lap, it seems, or he invalidated his last one. Marty going out of the pits right now.
Jonas improving on his own purple first sector right now.
Ooh, Twitch Lemon on the outlap on the softs here. So drivers switching around to the.
Ooh, and Jonas invalidated. Jonas invalidated, and he was up on his time. Does he have enough fuel for another lap? That's the question right now.
Or has he used too much of his tires now? Because he, of course, he completed about half of his lap here. So. But here goes Twitch Lemon now. Twitch Lemon on the soft tires now, so he's gonna do a different strategy here.
Ooh, Philippe invalidated his only lap and he crashed out. Philippe has lost it. He is out and he will start from the back of the grid next to Lucas.
Of course, Lucas was in P4 when he got disqualified for going the wrong way. So
and Joman retires, so it's Twitch Lemon
up to Twitch Lemon. Yeah.
It's up to him. Will he get pole?
On him. Looks to be on it. Very neat and tidy here.
And you can just see it. He will be up by 3 tenths already, and that is pole. Actually, yeah, it is pole already right now. If he just doesn't make a mistake later on.
Easy said than done, of course.
He didn't said. Kuhn is on another lap. Yeah,
bit of a mistake.
Kuhn is on another lap, of course.
Slight mistakes. Martin retiring in P12. Twitch Lemon on the limit, it seems. In the Haas.
That's probably going to be a 12 by the looks of it. Just dominating once again.
The last sector.
Just dominating once again, and he will now come over the line. If he just doesn't slow down now.
So he is going to start on the soft tires.
Yeah, it's a 113.0, not a 12.
Wow,
but Twitch Lemon,
there.
everything's looking like he will just come back.
Very impressive.
Dude, but Kuhn is improving. Kuhn wants to get into the top 10 with the mediums.
Or is he going to slow down? Is he going to go for P11? Or he's going to complete the lap? Where's Kuhn going to end up?
He does go for it. He just finishes in front of Luis. It's actually
Luis, but he is one row behind Matthias, so that's kind of important. I think there's a good set here from Kuhn, going for a top 10 finish.
Marty invalidated step coming over the line. Now we have Cryptox coming up, but he's not improving.
Frenzy is going to the pits as well, so that will be the qualifying session, it seems. Yeah, that's it. No one on the lap right now, so that's the qualifying session done. Pretty interesting qualifying here for every driver. Mobicake, interestingly, has now got the opportunity to go for the mediums or even a hard tire. So it's going to be a very interesting race with half of the grid on softs and half or a couple drivers on the mediums. Matthias, Kuhn, Luis all in the top 10 on the mediums. So it's gonna be a really interesting race. If you're on the chat right now, let us know what do you think about the race and all the different strategies we have coming up for the race.
Yeah, what are your predictions? What are your predictions for the race? Just leave it in the chat.
My prediction is, Ooh.
It's a difficult prediction, actually, I think.
Yeah, it's very tough. Twitch Lemon, of course, on the softs. I don't know how long the softs will last. So I think it will be either Luis, Matthias, or Koen for the win.
Yeah, I mean, Twitch Lemon's just too quick, you know. That's the problem here.
Twitch Lemon is so quick,
especially
yeah.
on faster tires. He should be just flying away. But
in the beginning, yeah.
I think I actually think it will be Matthias, Twitch Lemon, and then Koen.
Ooh, yeah. Of course, most of them, of course, finished on the podium this season, and yeah, just of course, it's gonna be a really good race here. I can't wait for it, to be honest.
But actually, just looking at the times, there's so much difference here in the lobby. Just look at the pace difference. Of course, if you look from P3 downwards to P11, it's really close. But everything else, you know, it's really just not close. Just multiple tenths of distance between the cars. So we'll see how that goes in the race then. Probably going to be a bit closer there.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be very close in the race, of course. I did a little bit of a test run with Koen before we started this, and it seems like the softs will go off after like 5 laps. Then you really will see the tires will go off.
Yeah, and that's probably why all those guys like Matthias and those guys just chose the mediums. So they won't lose time in the pits for a second time.
Yeah, exactly.
But of course, we can't tell whether it will work or not. Maybe a collision at the start and you're done already with this strategy. As the game says, soft hard after 7-8 laps is the predicted pit stop strategy.
Soft, mediums, medium. So
I don't think it's actually that. Because it's pretty weird if it's like that.
Yeah, we'll try it for sure, but we'll see. Everything's possible, of course. Especially if the safety car comes out on lap 1. Expect every soft runner to come in for a set of mediums. Because I don't think a set of the hard tires will make it till the end. Rick has been disqualified from the formation lap, so he's gonna have cold tires, it seems, for the start of the race. That is not a good thing for Rick in P5. I think his best qualifying of the season. Don't know if that's actually the truth, but I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Cheesy as well, 3rd place. Very good qualifying for him. Of course, different. Of course, he's not as quick as Twitch Lemon, but Wu is there, to be honest. So, Cheesy's just gonna hope for his own race and still stay around the top 5. Modstall, of course, in P12, looking to move up to the grid. And Lucas proven to be quite quick, even though he made a mistake in qualifying.
Actually, just looking at
come back in the race.
Looking at the tires right now, you can see from P11 downwards, mediums and hards only. So actually, I think the Lucas of the qualifying might actually be Reza, and Luis has left. Luis is
Let me invite him quick.
He's just trying to invite him, but that's a shame for Luis. In P9 on the mediums.
Done. My quick hands are trying to get Luis back in the session.
I don't think you should. You needed to say that, but I'll allow it.
I mean, you're not wrong. We just
anyway,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, we can just focus on start now with Luis out of the race. So he might actually. I hope the glitch isn't in it anymore in the game.
It still is. The -200 degrees tires because I had
okay, I didn't mean that.
But anyway, lights are on right now.
Lights are on. 5 lights are on, and it is Ooh, drive-through penalties, a lot of drive-through penalties.
For full drivers with a drive-through.
Mobby kick, Modstall, Underboss, and
Modstall
Cryptox, all with drive-through penalties. Cryptox plus, they're at the back, and then we have the grid going up. We have, I think it's...
Joe's ghosted. There's
Joe,
a couple of ghost cars
there's some ghost cars there. I don't know what is going on here. Twitch Lemon is 12, it says for me. I think
everything is glitched right now.
Yeah, I think Louis is glitched the whole lobby. I think maybe we need to restart here. Yeah, I think Louis glitching out. Probably just glitched the whole game.
Yeah. Well, it's literally going mental right now. I think it's resetting right now.
Louis has rejoined.
I think it's reset. So yeah, the order is reset because Twitch Lemon kept the lead from Joe, Chizzy, Special, Marty, and then Martin and Mobykick both jump started. Koen in P8.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. Someone spun. It was Underboss who was in the gravel, not in the gravel. He is on the grass. That actually is what I meant to say here. But Underboss in the gravel. We have Modstall, Mobykick, Cryptox, and Underboss all with the drive-through penalties after lap 1.
Of course. Yeah, bad start, of course, for Rick Elite, who had cold tires after being disqualified from the formation lap.
Yeah, Twitch Lemon doesn't want to be
pitting after lap 1. So there we go for the interesting strategies. Pitting after lap 1.
Joe with the fastest lap.
taking the lead.
Also, okay, of course, Modstall and Mobykick need to come into the pits now. Cryptox also in. The guys with the driver penalties.
So
yeah, okay.
Indeed,
I think
the two-stop is on there.
I think
Martin
Underboss
just rejoining ahead of him.
I think Underboss might actually just retire from the race because he's got damage and he needs to serve a driver penalty.
Oh dear. A bit of a disaster, but you never know with
the game. The game is saying Twitch Lemon rejoined in second place.
Now for the lead for me.
No, he's in the lead. It's completely the lobby is
messed
fucked.
up
I
here.
think actually Luis just glitched everything around.
But of course we can't blame Luis for this, since the game, of course, is responsible for this. But we're gonna keep going since it will be fine for the drivers.
There again.
Yeah, so Twitch Lemon rejoining in 16th behind Modstall, who had to serve a drive-through, of course. So Martin, of course, trying to shithouse.
Actually, interestingly, there's Matthias going down his teammate Rick Elite. I think they touched actually. Matthias stays behind him.
Maybe.
But actually, I just wanted to say, really, Rick Elite with a slide there. I was about to say, pretty interesting. Matthias lost that place to Rick Elite, and it's MF Underboss spinning once again, and that's his race 100% done.
For sure, I think.
Damaged driver penalty, another spin.
Joe building a bit of a lead to Chizzy and Special, so like we said in qualifying, Special struggles in the race, and it proves once again with Marty in the McLaren in P4 following, trying to get in the top 3 here, with Kuna up to P5, so he is the first medium runner here, ahead of Matthias. So Matthias had a shocking start here, but he is chasing now after Koen, so Koen really needs to prove his pace right now, with Matthias behind him.
As Twitch Lemon is trying to move around the outside of Modstall into turn 4. Actually, I was about to get a little bit more dramatic there, but he just kept it. He just did the move already before turn 4, so I just don't even need to talk about it. As Luis rejoined, he's right behind Lucas right now.
His teammate, of course, in the Ferrari. Who's on the hard tires? Lucas.
Yeah, so Lucas just left him.
Team orders.
Team orders. You know, Lucas knows Luis needs to get places back, so he just let him pass.
Good strategy here from the Ferrari team, it seems.
As
Twitch Lemon is only 5.6 seconds behind here on the medium tires, so big strategy here from Twitch Lemon, but he's gonna try it, so we'll have to see it.
As Tigers gets past Koen here in turn 1.
So there we go, another move into turn 1.
Ooh, Philippe made that move on Sickesmoke again, like last lap. Didn't work out, because Sickesmoke came back.
Both on hard tires.
Both on hard tires. But it didn't work out. Philippe's not trying to be in the dirty air, he just...
Ooh, Special really struggling, you know.
Yeah, he just
lost the back end
once again, yeah.
Turn 5.
Once again, it's the race where he just loses time, and there's this. Oh, yeah, it's Luis who spun. Luis has got damage. Luis qualifying a P9 and it's got from bad to worse. Marty gets, not it's Marty. Ooh, Reza had an incident, I think. Yeah, Reza's also in the wall. Reza had an incident after Luis had one. Corners before that.
So close to Marty right there. Special's going in. Special into the pits after lap 4. Matthias hit him. Matthias is spun.
Matthias is spun and Koen has got damage as well. I think Koen has got damage as well because he hit him off.
Yeah, I saw him Mercedes front wing. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Koen has actually, yeah, Koen has lost the right rear end plate. Right end plate, of course, not right rear end plate.
Matthias broke way too late, hit Marty, which caused Koen to hit Matthias, but this definitely didn't help Matthias right here.
Also didn't help Koen.
Another yellow flag.
It's Underboss once again.
Philippe is trying to go around the outside. Twitch
not
working. Has to come through the midfield here.
Philippe with a slight touch there, trying to go still around the outside of Sikkesmook into turn 4.
It's
not gonna work. That's a cut from Sikkesmook.
Fully got the goal there.
Philippe running wide there. That's a pretty wild battle
Crazy.
Here. As Luis actually just in P17, his bad luck continues wherever he races.
Can we just shout out the Nacho Man in P6 right now, staying clean throughout the race, and now actually, in P6 following Koen.
Actually, Ural Matthias did get damage.
He didn't. Oh, I thought he did.
As
Philippe gets very impressive. Here. He did hit the wall, but I guess the Cope Masters gods did gave him.
Ooh, shit in the pits. Shit in the pits in P2.
And Koen is coming into the pits as well, I think.
Yeah, Koen had to come in. He had to come in because
Koen
of damage.
Koen had to come in with damage. Yeah, yep.
But he's fucked now on the mediums. His strategy is pretty much done.
Yeah, he needs to go on the hard tires, it seems. Let's go to the end. This is definitely not what Koen wanted, especially with Scuderia Sepp not here.
Yeah, it's such a good place here to be in.
Both McLarens in the top 6, you know, with Marty in 2nd and Sikkesmook in 6th.
But
Sikkesmook creating a bit of a train right there.
Actually, pretty unfortunate for them because of course Marty, he's only reserved, so.
Twitch Lemon, get damage, he spun! He hit the wall!
Twitch Lemon's in the wall and it's.
He used the reset button. He's got damage.
But
this is the problem with, of course, coming through the field. GC overtook him now.
But of
he's
course,
got damage
actually,
on the right front end plate.
Everything's looking like it's set
I think
for
he went side by side with Lucas and Frenzy, and he's just spun. His race absolutely ruined right now. Absolute chaos right now after only 6 laps.
As Koen gets another penalty, and I think actually the one that's just happy about it right now, even he created the damage for Koen, but as Jonas comes to pits, Matthias is now looking, everything's looking good for him to get the championship lead today. Oh, Ricky Leeds has crashed! Ricky Leeds has crashed in the pit entry. He just went straight on and hit
I think he did the X-Maddie.
Yeah, he did.
Someone did that in league racing in 2013, I think.
he just went straight coming into the pits, and he has got front wing damage.
Oh dear, what's going on this race?
As Ural Matthias takes the lead, the Nacho Man in 2nd, Sikkesmook in 3rd, Philippe in 4th. If McLaren do not get points today that really count for the team, that's going to be disappointing.
They are fully dusted. They've got the Hulkenberg
curse.
Curse then, yeah. Or the Russell curse. Philippe now in 4th place. Lucas from back of the grid, same from Philippe, are now both in the top 5 on the hard tires. Frenzy also now on the mediums. Joe rejoining behind Frenzy in the other Williams. So Frenzy's probably gonna move out of the way for his teammate. Martin, after making the drive-through, is now in 8th place, ahead of his teammate, and then Mobikick. Special in P11, Marty in P12, Cryptok in P13, Koen in P14, Rick in P15, Luis in P16, Twitch Lemon just behind him on the hards, and then Reza and Underboss, but Underboss is not driving anymore, it seems, because his ghost car is now driving.
I think it's actually just because he gets lapped, but I'm not. Oh, Donatio went with the penalty.
I'm not sure.
Ooh, he got the penalty coming through the last corner. Pretty weird, but. Philippe now again, I don't know how many times he's tried to do a move on Sikkesmook. Now he turns
around the outside.
Little bit of touching.
Keeps the position.
Sikkesmook is just trying to keep the place with everything he's got.
Defending very hard, but fair it seems right now. Oh, a bit of contact there it seemed.
It seemed like Jonas actually just I think the one that's really just
There
profiting.
comes Joe. Indeed, the Williams drives made swap, and there goes Joe up to P5, looking really good there.
Yeah, he was in P1, and because of these guys fighting, he'll lose some time, but he will rejoin in P1 by far.
How is he gonna get past these guys, both on the hard tires here? And he's only about 8 seconds, 9 seconds behind Matthias here, so...
Ooh, Joe just touched Philippe.
Really good.
Joe touched
Philippe.
Philippe.
He needs to be patient.
He needs to be patient, but Philippe is slow right now. So he
pushed him
is
into
so
a little
fast.
bit of a mistake.
Ooh, yellow flag, it's special, special.
Oh, special Sunday worst continues here.
And now, ooh, it's so close for Joe. He can't get past
really
though.
Pretty much
There's no space to go past here.
In turn 1, that's the best opportunity, of course.
Ooh, Philippe running wide.
So wide.
That's Joe up to P5.
Of Sikasmuk. Yes, he's up to P4 now. Oh, no, yes, he's
Philippe
up to
tries
P4
to go down
here.
the inside again, but he does not make that move. Of course,
Joe Haskell's got more grip.
Has got better tires, so. Ooh,
there goes
pretty
Joe.
close
He's
again for Joe.
Yep.
As Modstor and Frenzy were fighting.
Oh, around the outside it looked like.
Joe down the inside.
What a move.
Probably an in. Ooh, that's running wide for Sikasmuk once again through turn 4.
Oh,
yellow flag, it's. Oh, yeah.
It's again.
No, it's underboss again.
Oh.
It's underboss again.
Underboss with an absolute disaster here. We can't lie. Now Joe is going after Danachuman and then Real Matthias in the lead. Sikasmuk keeping position very well here, even though he might not be the quickest.
But of course, I mean, actually just looking at it right now, I mean, Jonas needs to do one more pit stop still on Danachuman. And underboss here, of course, for Ty is on track, though that might be a penalty later on. If a safety car comes out, maybe. But it doesn't look like it. So... you can just see there's such a close battle going on here. Moby Kick going down the inside of Marty, still side by side. Marty stays ahead. Then of course from P4 to P9 downwards, everyone got DRS. Also pretty close battle that we should watch right now.
It's another penalty here for Moby Kick. They're now in P11. I think Twitch Lemon's race is not fully done here, since Sikasmuk is really holding up the guys here. Philippe's really falling away from Sikasmuk right here, so Sikasmuk could score points right here. So this is a chance for McLaren to score points. So we hope, of course, it happens, since we hope every team scores points, of course.
Yeah, of course. Actually, these guys are on a pretty good strategy here, of course, on the hard tires that might actually help them further into the race as Jonas.
And now Joe is past Danachuman.
Yeah, he went up
into those fresh mediums. Only 10 seconds behind Matthias. So Joe looking really good right now. Can he keep it up? Can he go for the race win? Of course, I'm not gonna put the pressure on or try not to jinx it. We're just gonna hope he's gonna get up to the back of Matthias, which is of course not something that's happened because Matthias is really fast on this game.
Lucas nearly lost it. Snap there.
Oh, Martin trying to go around the outside of Lucas now.
Lucas struggled there, and the Red Bulls are just hunting Lucas down right now. Philippe gets a penalty. Yeah, quickly can check that Philippe already on Philippe already on 6 seconds of penalties, so that might come to play later on too.
Yeah, exactly. Sikasmuk without penalty, so he's doing pretty well in terms
also Lucas.
Of that.
And one rare thing that I'm actually just about to mention, Modstor with a penalty.
Oh, that's always a bit of a surprise, since Modstor's obviously a clean driver. Talking about penalties, Luis gets another penalty here in P16, having been overtaken by Twitch Lemon. Look at the train of this, like 4, 5
Lucas
cars
now,
at
Lucas
least.
will try to make a move. No, Philippe will try to make a late lunge down the inside, touching Sikkensmoke.
Oh,
that was
contact.
that was a pretty late braking move there. They're
Side
still
by
side by
still.
side. These guys just don't want to get away, and Sikkensmoke trying to go down the inside, he forced him off. Yeah, these guys, okay. I mean, actually, I don't even want to say it, but this was bound to happen. These guys were fighting so close, they touched each other multiple times in this race.
And Lucas has really provided from it, going up to P4, but Sikkensmoke really braking late, which caused Philippe to get some damage.
But, I mean, this just, I don't know what these guys are doing, but they just did that back and forth. I mean,
welcome inbound to the stream.
Philippe did that in turn 1 this lap, and Sikkensmoke just didn't like it that Philippe pushed him off and got that place, so he just did it back. But when Sikkensmoke did it, it turned into damage. So
Wout's gonna prepare 100 hours for the next race. That's what we like to hear. Monster's gonna run the outside of Sikkensmoke right
hit him a little bit. But I mean,
so
actually,
Martin looking really well right here, despite having the drive-through penalty here. He's up to P5 now, so doing really well.
Actually, I really
ERS. Oh my god, so many cars behind, losing the car here. Frenzy, Sikkensmoke, Philippe, and then Moby Kick.
Trying to stay down the inside of Chizzy here, forcing him off the track a little bit. Chizzy now again trying to go down the inside. He will probably get the move done, hit him a little bit.
Touch them and getting a penalty.
A little slight touch between the McLaren and the Red Bull here.
A spin for Special into the wall.
And he's lost.
In the second last turn.
And he's lost in the race. Of course the Renaults. The Renaults are last. Dead last.
Right now. Dead last. And not like a little bit lost. They fully lost. Look at the midfield battles. At least like 10 cars following each other. For sure. So we start with, I think it's, we start with both Red Bulls, then we've got Sikkensmoke, Philippe, Marty, Frenzy, Moby Kick, and then Koen is slowly starting to catch up to it as well.
Actually, we're going from P4 to P11 right now in the midfield battle.
Yes, 7 cars. It's incredible racing right here.
And Sikkensmoke and Philippe are just next to each other, nearly next to each other, I should say.
Every lap, yeah. And
again, once again,
Sikkensmoke really
actually, Sikkensmoke and Philippe are both. Philippe is in a McLaren sandwich right now, but of course he's got damage. But Sikkensmoke is losing time. He is out of DRS range.
Of Chizzy, so both Rebels
hunting
really
down
well.
Lucas, Martin nearly touching Philippe.
So close, Martin to the back of Lucas. Mobic is now up to P10. Lucas getting a penalty in turn 4. And Joe is interestingly slowly catching up to the back of Matthias. Gap's going down slowly from about 10 seconds to now 8.6 seconds. So the gap is slowly going down. So Joe has got to keep the pace up, and he's doing really well. With the Nachaman right now in P3 with only 1 penalty, I think. So he's also doing really well.
Yeah, Philippe has got his 3rd one as we speak about penalties.
Oh.
And we only have 5 guys.
Flow. Track limits very tough right now.
Yeah, we only have 5 guys without a penalty in this race so far. Matthias, Joe, Chizzy, Sikkensmoke. Oh, actually it's 6, I didn't see.
6.
Yeah, it's Reason special, but those guys actually not trying to get close to them, but they're just out of contention. Motzel with moving over to the right side very late, but he gets the move done on Lucas on the mediums. But Lucas, of course, I don't think he wants to actually just fight that hard, because he knows he will have the faster tires at the end. So he'll just try to stay with them, then at the end attack them, and get the places back.
Yeah, for sure.
As Koen,
interestingly, I think if Matthias will make his pit stop, which apparently is this lap, I think he will rejoin about... Yeah, he will easily rejoin ahead in the... I think P3, because the pit lane is of course not that long around Hungary. So expect him to rejoin
I think.
I don't know how long the pit lane is. He's staying out for sure another lap, so could he go for the 1 stop? So
yeah, he will go for the 1 stop, definitely 20 laps on the hards will be the move for him.
And Martin has passed Lucas now for P4, so Martin driving a really good race right now.
Of course,
despite having a penalty.
Yeah, driver penalty.
If he didn't have the penalty, he will be like second right now, third even. So big shame there for Jumpstar, but he's doing really well right now in P4. Good things for the Red Bull team.
Moby Kick coming in.
There goes
He's the first guy
up to P5.
He's the first guy on the mediums to come there. Coming to the pits, Lucas staying there. So close, but yeah. Chizzy able to get the move done.
Really well done there from Chizzy. Up to P5.
I actually think that
his teammate up.
Yeah, I actually think that there was no contact because it was so close, but he made it look easy. And Marty's though able to get past Philippe.
Oh, what a move, I think. Now behind his teammate.
I mean, of course, Philippe.
Both McLaren's in the top 8.
Philippe needs to fight through the race with damage right now.
It's gonna be a struggle, of course. He's on the hard tire, so he's got to stay out. Apparently, Philippe is struggling with fuel. If you look now on his telemetry, he's got the fuel badge next to.
He probably took really low fuel with him into the race. This is what I could guess.
Of course,
here.
Hungary is, of course, I think one of the easier tracks to
save fuel.
Get fuel, or to save fuel, of course, because you can use lean throughout the middle sector, which saves a lot, and then just rich on the main straight. Of course, now both McLarens right behind each other again.
The Natcheman's
in.
Natcheman in pits.
Into the pits in the racing point.
Oh, now it will be interesting.
Promotes both Red Bulls into P3 and P4. Marty making the move on his teammate. Of course, Stikkersmook doesn't defend as hard to his teammate compared to Philippe. Marty getting another penalty here. I don't know how he got one.
Yeah.
He overtook him, and I think he just ran too wide in, I think, after the exit of turn 1, which gave him a warning. So, track limits are of course very tough around Hungary, so he just got to be careful here. Even in turn 1. Philippe on, I think, 15 seconds right now.
I think 12. But
12, 15.
Anywhere around there. Actually,
so
just
got to be careful.
Looking at the timings right now, the Natcheman rejoined ahead, behind Twitch Lemon.
Look, both guys here, Koen and Twitch Lemon, are slowly coming back into the race. Koen now in P9, right behind Philippe. And then a couple of seconds behind Marty and Stikkersmook. As now Koen goes down the inside of Philippe. Making the move up to P8 now. So his race is not fully done yet for Koen. He's trying to get his best here. Trying his best to get high up. And minimize the points damage compared to Matthias, who's in the lead still. Staying out on those medium tires. Conserving his tires really well here. Staying out an extra couple of laps. Looking really good.
Ooh,
Joe just switched over to him, getting a 3-second penalty. Trying to close up to Matthias here. Slowly but surely he is, but not enough if he wants to get the race lead. Again, driving a good race right now. Martin and Chizzy, both Red Bull drivers in P3, P4 right now. Lucas in P5 on the hard tires, interestingly. So he will go, I think, on the mediums maybe, or go to the end, of course, on those tires. Or he has not made a pit stop yet, I think. So he's got to make one more pit stop for sure. Yeah. Marty in P6, and then Stikkersmook still holding on to P7 here. So McLaren looking for the points, of course, like we said for about a couple of times down the stream, but we love to see it.
It will be pretty hard though, with Twitch Lemon and Koen coming back into the race now. Stikkersmook will drop so far behind.
Yeah, for sure. Because he still has to make a pit stop, he started on the hard tires. So Joe is taking a couple of tenths out of him, because the gap was 7.4 last lap, now it's 6.8, so...
Yeah, Matthias Joe is just dying probably. But, of course, both guys need to still make a pit stop.
Twitch Lemon sang the fast lap here in P10 right now, so he's really climbing up the table again. This race not done yet, of course we still got about 17, 16 laps to go still of this race. Yeah, 17 laps to go. And he's slowly catching up to Philippe. Oh, actually,
Man, Koen got another, gets the penalty here.
That means
that's
only
the
like
second one.
3 drivers or 4 drivers, 5 drivers, 5 drivers only don't have a penalty right now. So it's
Matthias
really
in the pits. Matthias coming into the pits this lap. And
so
Joe is staying out
what will
another
Joe
one.
do? Joe, of course, staying out. He is on 11 laps old mediums. What tires will Matthias go for? Guessing he will go for the hards.
I think he will.
Yes,
yeah, he will go for the hard. Yeah, of course, he had to go for the hards. He started mediums and he's waiting.
He's going. Oh,
no, there was
a bit of a glitch there.
Bit of glitch. I was about to say.
Where does he rejoin? He rejoins in second place. So that's what I mean. Such a massive gap from the lead to the midfield cars. So Marty's now up to
Lucas in the pits.
P5s after Lucas making the pit stop here, going for a set of mediums. So he's going for the undercut, hoping to undercut Martin and Chizzy in P3 and P4. This race is really exciting right now.
That's Philippe also in the pits. For the hards.
Philippe going for the
mediums
wing
as well.
change, medium tires, wing change for the Alfa Romeo. And there he goes on. Joe now hoping to push, but of course Matthias on the...
Ooh, Matthias just running through the grass there a bit.
The difference is Joe can go for another medium set here, whilst Matthias had to go on the hard tires since Joe's started on the soft tire. And there goes Joe into the pits, so he is responding to Matthias. What can Joe do on those mediums? Is he going on the mediums? I think he will.
Yeah, he has to. He can't do.
He has to.
Won't do hard.
And softs won't last till the end, of course. The gap was about 8 seconds when they crossed the line. Matthias posting a purple last sector on those fresh hard tires.
When Jonas will rejoin behind. Ooh, Chizzy in the pits. So Joe will come out in P3.
Martin on 20 lap old mediums here. Incredible, really. So he may be going for the soft at the end. I don't know how long he can manage his tires, but that's what he's doing right now. In P2 right now in a Red Bull.
Actually, just looking at the times right now, you can see it again. Twitch 7 up to P7 and Kuhn up to P5 again. Joe running wide. Joe just pushing to the limits. Ooh, Joe nearly lost it. Joe nearly lost it.
Be careful, man. He saved it.
Moby Kick made a mistake in turn 1 and lost it. He spun it. No damage to his car, but I think though actually
there is
no damage to his car.
In P5. Kuhn in P5 right now.
And he is looking to take the place from Marty away.
Of course, he's not gonna get Joe at least at the end of the race, but he will. I think he could still get a podium potentially. Then again, there's still Twitch Lemon.
I mean, he will get a podium, most likely.
And the Switch Euro Matthias posting a fast lap on those hard tires.
Joe really lost a good amount of time there with that.
On that one undercut lap from Matthias, and of course the snap there in turn 5.
Now we'll need to see whether
we'll
need to see whether Joe can do something
on his tires now. I don't know what Martin is doing, to be honest. Because he's really losing time to his teammates, I'm guessing. He could still get a podium here, but he has to make that pit stop. I think he can't stay out till the end. Twitch Lemon is now up to P6, has overtaken Sika Smook, who still has to make a pit stop here.
Ooh, Martin running through the grass. Joe.
Oh my god, it's so close. I think Martin has probably got to give up the position.
Joe needs to get that place now.
Out the corner.
And Joe is in that bad situation again, where he's just stuck behind a guy for half a lap.
All the time they're losing will allow Kuhn to catch up. We'll probably see them in the next couple of corners here if they keep going like this. And I think Martin will go into the pits.
Ooh,
no, he doesn't.
So close. He just no space given for Jonas.
Oh my god, he's hitting him now.
And Lucas has left the session.
Let me invite him. Oh god.
Ooh, squeezing him nearly into the wall, but Jonas gets past him. It just he swerves in front of Martin. That was quite close, but he gets up into P2, giving back what Martin did to him. Chizzy now with the fast
lap, so proving the fresh tires does work here.
Now Joe needs to set a fastest lap, I would say. He's on fresh tires.
9.6 seconds behind. What can he do now compared to Real Matthias? Martin, I think, has to make a pit stop very soon, because otherwise he will get a puncture, it seems. He's not pitted yet this race. One of the few drivers, only 2 drivers not having made a pit stop yet. Sikasmuk and Martin. So Martin really doing well on tires here. But I think he has to make a pit stop here. He will rejoin behind his teammate, I think.
He will rejoin far behind. He will probably rejoin behind Lucas or the Nacho Man, I would say.
He's still staying out here, so I don't know what he's doing, to be fair.
Oh, and Joe has already gained 6/10 last lap. So he's flying right now. But it wasn't enough for the fastest lap. I quickly need to check that. What was his lap time? 16.8. Chizzy did a 16.6.
Yeah, he took out 9/10 on that last lap. Joe. So if he could keep up that pace, he will be there about lap 34, and then he still has to create a 3-second gap. Of course, he's got a 3-second penalty, so he's got to make the gap work. Just push as hard as he can. Koen nearly up to the podium position here. Marty doing really well as well. And Twitch Lemon probably going till the end of the race. So close to the podium now. I don't know how he's done that, to be fair, but he's driving pretty well right now. GC now closing up to the back of Sikasmuk for P7. What can a Red Bull do? Let me check the pace of Twitch Lemon compared to Jizzy. 17.7 for Twitch Lemon compared to 16.6 for Jizzy. He did 17.8 last lap, to be fair, so...
As Jizzy will now try to get past Sikasmuk, easily done on the straight. DRS pass. As Twitch Lemon in front of him, nearly losing the car.
Bit of a tank stopper there. Marty under pressure now.
Tries to go down the inside. It's close.
Marty fighting for the position. And he's got to back out. Otherwise he would have crashed.
Probably would have ruined both of their races, so he just thought it wasn't worth it. And now, Twitch Lemon right behind Koen. And Koen is coming closer and closer again.
Yeah, Matthias, I think, has got this race controlled right here. His pace just incredible on the hards. I think Joe will take a second place, to be honest. I think that's a lot better than last couple of laps. And Martin still staying out on the medium tires. His tires must be out 80% right now. There goes Koen. Koen's got no DRS. Goes down the inside for P3.
And it's that done. No, Martin trying to come back.
But he's just got no traction on those tires anymore. I don't know what Martin's doing, to be fair, on what strategy is right now, because he still has to make a pit stop here. I think he will go for a set of softs at the end and go really quick.
Yeah, probably that's what he will do.
It will be a fight for P3 between Koen and Twitch Lemon, so it will be really interesting. We've been waiting to see this, to be honest. Marty also not too far behind, but I don't think he's on the pace of Koen and Twitch Lemon. GC is on new tires and I think slowly catching up to them as well. No penalty this race yet, so this could have an impact at the end of the race if he just keeps it on the track.
Ooh, and Twitch Lemon just catching up to Martin, so close. Might as well get Koen too.
Is now behind Sikasmuk. Sikasmuk still staying out, really dropping off in terms of pace.
And Twitch Lemon now DRS open. Will get Martin on the straight. Down the inside. He will get the move done, and he's right behind Kuhn as well now.
I don't know what Martin's doing, to be fair, right now, so...
Actually, I also don't know what Marty's doing.
Marty is... I think he's going till the end, because he made a pit stop, I think. I'm not sure, let me check right now. No, he has only made one pit stop,
yeah, he's made one pit stop, but I don't know if the mediums will last. 8 laps to go. He'll do a Martin strategy. Martin, you know?
Marty
Marty and Martin, maybe. Coincidence?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Seekers will get a penalty, oh dear, and that means only 3 drivers have no penalties this race. Chizzy and Jerome Matthias, and of course Reza. Both Renaults in 17th and 18th. So really big struggles there. Now Tushlemon in the DRS of Kuhn. What can Kuhn do compared to Tushlemon? As Lucas left again. I think he's in P14.
Yeah, he's...
Let me just...
Oh, Martin Motto both for the pits now. Making way up for Sicketsmoke, the McLaren driver for McLaren team. No, if he doesn't make a mistake, he will get up to P7. You know what that means?
Oh, they're going for a set of softs. This is gonna be close at the end. 7 laps left. I don't know how they will do, but
they're coming out in the point still. So,
yeah. Tushlemon really close to Kuhn right now. Kuhn has got to defend for his life to stay in 3rd place. He's going. I think what Kuhn should do is really hold up Tushlemon so Chizzy can catch up in the Red Bull. Of course, Kuhn has got 6 seconds to Tushlemon's 3 seconds, but Chizzy has got no penalties, so he's got to try something at least. But it looks really good right now for Tushlemon to get a podium place. He's so quick right now. And there goes Kuhn. Kuhn's going for soft tires. Kuhn's going into the pits.
He also wants to go for the softs now.
He's also going for the soft tires. Special retiring, of course, from P18. That's not really a surprise, since he had such a shocker of a race. What can Chizzy do compared to Tushlemon? Of course, he's on much new tires compared to Tushlemon. And he's got no penalty compared
also,
to...
Also, Sicketsmoke in the pits, so... Oh, of course, he had to pit, I forgot it, but what will he do now?
He had to pit. Martin now using those soft tires, passing the Nachaman. Interestingly, yeah, Kuhn rejoined ahead of Martin. Luis now up to P5, going till the end. Luis, after spinning and being in like P16,
after
back up to P5.
Also, after getting kicked out of the lobby at the start. Pretty impressive from him.
Of course, yeah. Pretty impressive there. But what will happen now compared to this battle between Kuhn and Luis? Martin trying to use the pace as well. It doesn't look like Chizzy can catch up to Tushlemon. Tushlemon is just that good on 21 lap old hards, and he's still lapping quicker than someone on pretty much new mediums. Just a madman, to be honest. He's doing... Oh my god, his pace is really good right now. Lucas getting a penalty in P15. His race really fell down the clutches right now, can't lie. Because he was in really good position, but now he's just gone downhill since.
I think... Actually, it's not over yet, but...
Yeah.
I think it's... I mean, it's too early to say. Actually, Sicketsmoke will get past Philippe and Frenzy on penalties. I think. Actually, might actually get past the Nacho Man. But he will now need to get past everyone here, and he made had a little bit of a mistake here, glitching Rick lead. But of course, Sicketsmoke might still get a penalty for that incident with Philippe, so... You know what? I don't think it's going to be points for McLaren once again today.
Well, Marty's
I mean, at least
now,
for the team that counts, you know, reserve driver. Sadly, doesn't count for McLaren. So.
Marty is a reserve driver right now, so
yeah,
the points won't count for McLaren, unfortunately.
Yeah, that means unfortunate
the
situation.
Way it is.
Sikkesmook, I mean, Sikkesmook still got a chance, but he probably will get a penalty by the stewards, I would say.
We'll see. Because if there are any
reports,
incidents, they need to be reported.
I would probably guess. Yeah, I would probably guess.
Martin is setting the fast lap right here. That needs to be a highlight of the year right now. Martin setting a fast lap right now. Martin with the fast lap, just incredible scenes. Koen, you're a B-Tech driver right now.
Yeah, pretty much wondering. Ooh, there's Frenzy, Sikkesmook and Rickily. There was Sikkesmook ghosting. Probably some incident there. And Sikkesmook,
where'd you go? Oh my god.
Lagging all over the place. I'm just... I don't know what to do.
I don't know what's going on.
Shit.
Oh my god. Go boss, this is impressive. Or Sikkesmook, this is very impressive.
the way he's saving the car too.
What a driver. Only he can go full throttle through a corner and still save it. What a man, what a man. Now Koen is pretty much in the DRS of Luis right
and Frenzy runs wide. Joe gets another
penalty,
it's not gonna,
he'll have P2,
it's not gonna hurt him at all. If he doesn't make a mistake, of course, but we hope not. As Koen now hunting down. Okay, my voice just...
Is he getting a penalty? No! That for sure ruins his chances
of getting
a good result.
I mean, he still gets
that
before,
means
you know.
Only Matthias is the only one left without penalties.
And
so Martin got one now.
All of a sudden, everyone's getting one.
Yep. Because Martin's on 6, so he won't finish ahead of Koen now, unless Koen gets another penalty. Martin on 9 seconds, Philippe on 12. Most drivers on 12, 6, and a couple of on 3. And then we have got URL Matthias on no penalties. Sikkesmook, I think, moved down a little bit. He spun intake in turn 5. That ruins his chance for the points. I think. For sure, it must do. Where is he going? Oh, he's losing the car. It turned to an absolute disaster.
And Koen now up to P5, getting past Luis. Good thing for him. But maybe Koen... Koen will maybe
only 5
P4.
seconds behind GZ.
I believe Koen's got one more penalty. Got 6 seconds, not 3. So yeah, that ruins his chances. Actually, Luis might... actually, Koen will probably pull away by 2 seconds on the next laps. So that will probably do it for Luis' chances to get that place back.
Unless Luis can stay in the DRS, which is of course very
unless
OP
Luis can,
on games.
Unless Luis can stay in the 3-second gap there. But yeah, just as we talk about it, Luis gets another penalty, which will now mean if Mats overtakes him, no chance that he will get that place back anymore. Ooh, Koen gets another penalty.
That means if Martin stays within 6 seconds, or 3 seconds, 3 seconds, then he will get.
It helped Luis again. It helped Luis again because he can stay within 3 seconds again now.
Yeah. But he lost DRS, so.
But yeah, 2 laps to go though. 1.5 seconds to gain for Koen. Fresh softs though. My team though.
My team though.
My team though. As the guy in P7 likes to say. Philippe getting past Nacho Man here, but of course... Oh, they're still side by side, fighting for a little bit of a tap there. Side by side, Nacho Man still trying to survive down the inside. Tap again. Philippe in the grass. Staying behind, but of course, because of the penalties, there's no chance for Philippe to survive it. I mean, because of penalties, he will drop back to P12 now, so really don't know what he's doing.
We'll see, of course, now we're going to the final lap of the race, with Euro Matthias pretty much dominating the race now, even though he did spin in the last turn.
But of course he didn't get damaged, otherwise it would look pretty much different.
It's pretty lucky, to be fair, because most drivers just spin into the wall there and get damaged, so he got pretty nice there.
Actually, he ruined Kuhn's chances with that spin.
Yeah, especially, but after that he drove a very good race again, so he will win the race, it seems, unless he does a Rick Elite
and crashes out.
No one wants to do.
But I
don't think he will.
Coming around the final corner now in Hungary, Euro Matthias starting from. Actually, I forgot where he started from. I think P6 or something.
P6,
comes over the line
P7.
And he wins the Hungarian Grand Prix of the OSRL Tier 1. Congratulations to him. Then in P2 we will have Joe, who started in P2, coming to the line. P2 for him. Twitch Lemon starting from P1, making a different strategy, spinning out at some point in the race. He will come home in P3. But of course it means Matthias will take the championship lead. Chizzy with a great race, coming home in P4. For Red Bull, that's great. Great result for him. Kuhn running wide, coming over the line. P5 for him, but now drag race to the line. Modstall versus Luis. Modstall up to P5.
Let's go! Martin got Kuhn. What happened there?
I don't know how he got Luis, but penalties come into play for some reason. I don't know what the penalties decisions were here.
Let me check right now.
The Nacho Man gets up into the points again. No, Ricky Lee gets 10th like last week. And Lucas sets the fastest lap of the race, but
I don't know what Martin did, but he must have did something special in the end, so
yeah, probably did. He was close to Luis at the end, but Luis had the same.
I don't know what happened there, so
yeah, I really don't know it, but
crazy. Also on podium right now, lovely podium again here in Hungary. Great drives, great race of course, we saw, especially in the beginning of the race, was absolutely crazy race with Euro Matthias winning the race from Joe Marier. Oh, I can hear myself, I don't know what's happening with flow.
Do you still hear yourself twice or not?
No.
Okay, I fucked my headset for a second. Okay,
it's
good.
It's fine.
Now,
Twitch Lemon in P3, P4 for Chizzy, P5 for Modstall, 6 for Kuhn, 7 for Luis, 8 for Marty, 9 for Mobikick and Rick Elite rounding out the top 10. Really good race, I think, from most guys here. Flo, what do you think?
Yeah, I think, of course, Matthias did pretty good. Joe also with a great race. But I think actually my drive of the day, Twitch Lemon, of course, coming back after the spin and stuff was crazy. But I think actually Luis deserves a shout for drive of the day because he did such an amazing job coming back after getting kicked out. Also Modstall after the driver penalty, not to forget that. They did a great job,
sure.
and I think
I agree.
Just you can't decide on one drive today, but I would give my shot probably either to Luis or Martin.
Joe. Joe drove a really good race still.
Yeah.
Despite starting out the front, you still have to do a job. And he had great pace, so I will give it to Jonas.
Okay, but yeah, thanks for watching today, guys. Next week we are going to be back with OSRL Tier 1 in the USA at Kota. So, exciting race ahead. Probably another one where you will probably get to see a lot of penalties, I would say. But until then, have a great week and we'll see us next week.